Hello, I'm Michael Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach. Got to throw that holistic word in there. And today I am excited because I'm going to talk to you about meditation a little bit. So this video is more for the little bits of the why and the what to expect and things like that. So meditation is, well, there's lots of reasons behind it, but big things are when we reach the age of about 13, our brain kind of gets more locked into what are called beta waves, where we really don't create a lot of subconscious programming anymore. Most of that's developed when we're a lot younger. And we kind of stay in those same sort of patterns unless we take the time to do things like meditation and relaxation to where we create more alpha waves. And it's alpha waves that are the state that we get into when we meditate. And that is how we write new software into our subconscious mind a little bit more. And it bridges the gap between our conscious thoughts and our subconscious thoughts that just kind of run automatically. And this is where you get into the habits of doing something over and over again, and you don't necessarily know why. And it's because it's been programmed into your subconscious brain, and so it feels familiar and it feels comfortable. It's the same reason why people watch reruns on television over and over and over again, because they already know the scenario and they already know the happy feelings at the end, and so it's not stressful to them because they know what's coming, and so it feels familiar and it feels comfortable. And most people are stressing all the time, and therefore they want that sort of comfortable sort of feeling. But with that, you experience fewer new things, and therefore you grow at a much slower pace, and you don't improve or move beyond what you already know. So with meditation, once we get the hang of it really good, we can actually take those actions and processes that we're doing that we don't necessarily want to continue to do anymore. Whether it's an unhealthy habit like, when we're under stress, eating poor quality food or a bunch of sugar or something like that, and replace it with something different and make new suggestions. Okay. So otherwise, if you're in that beta brainwave mode, it becomes much more difficult to recreate things. This is why marketing and advertising, it's just like hammered into you. If you once again, if you put the TV on, commercial gets shown over and over and over again, and they'll get little jingles going and little songs and little activities to get you to remember. So in a lot of marketing research and text, they talk about how someone needs to see and know about your business 18 times before there's a possibility they might take an action and reach out and contact you to do business with you. And that's because it takes so many more times to get that across into your brain matter so that you take action at it. Whereas if you're in an alpha brainwave state, you can make that action so much sooner. So this is also a great way to open up your mind to new ideas and new ways that you want to do things. As well as it's very relaxing. And then another big aspect for me that I like people to realize is awareness. So becoming more aware of you and what you do and how you are connected with the earth and everybody else around you, and your environment around you, and everything that you do affects everybody else. And so as an example, right now I'm making a video, but without the people working in coal mines extracting coal from the earth, and then people on the trains transporting that coal to maybe a processing plant where it gets processed, and then the people transporting that coal to the power plant to run the power plant to create the electricity that then had to be put down through power lines that run, at least in my neighborhood, underneath the ground, and then come into my house, and somebody had to build my house and build the wiring, and someone has to supply the internet and everything. So it's not just me creating this video, it's all the other people that had to do a job to create the video, and therefore I love all of them for it. So, and I appreciate all of the work that they've done so that I can use my computer and this camera and this headset with microphone to actually create this. And so it's having that awareness that everything around us and everyone around us is important because of what they contribute to what it is you're doing. So even once again, as another example, the sports that I play beep baseball, which is baseball for the blind and visually impaired. And without the people that construct the beep baseball and the softball bats and the bases and the companies where we buy our uniforms from and our pads and our cleats and the organizations that take care of the parks that we play in, and then the countless numbers, the hundreds and thousands of people that actually play the sport. Without all of that, I don't have a sport to play. I don't have a game to play. And so I miss out and I lose out on that enjoyment. And so I appreciate all of those people and love all of those people internally, and will take time out of some of my meditation time to thank all of those people that that allow me to live my life the way that I do. And so these are some of the main reasons why we want to meditate: to become more aware, to quiet our mind and go out of the analytical mind and allow our body to go into an alpha brainwave state, so that we can shift our mindset to more of what we really want to create and what we really want to be and what we really want to grow into, so that we can feel more successful and feel more happiness, and give and receive more love in life. So that's just some of it. I will do other videos like this to talk about it more, but this is just kind of the basic kind of beginning part. Look around for other videos. They will all start with the title of meditation, and I will have a wide variety of different meditations that you can try and find the ones that work well for you, so that then you can practice them. And once you get really good at a particular meditation, and you've mastered it really well, that's when then you can try a different one, because people always want to know, oh, well, when do I jump from one meditation to another? It's like, well, start with one that resonates well with you and get really good at it. And then once you get really good at that one, the next one will be easier to master, and so on and so on and so on. And then sometimes when you're having tough days, you can go back to those ones that you've already mastered, that you're good at, that you necessarily like. All right. So that's it for now. Look for meditations to try, and I hope everybody has a happy and healthy, lovely day.